fucking Casper. It's just the loading circle.
Right, ladies, welcome in. Alright, this is a bit of a fucking shambles. Welcome into the chat, everybody. We're just going to start like this because it's funny. Welcome to the International Paddock Comms Cup press conference.
Casper can't even be heard. I can't even...
Oh, God.
He doesn't exist yet.
Yeah, Casper's in hyperspace. Give him 2 seconds and he'll appear.
He's still loading in. He's still loading in into the world.
If you are in
Wait,
our Discord, ladies and gentlemen, you can join us live in the Discord as well, where you can, you know, join in the press conference. But I will share the screen in a second. You'll be able to see us. And once I've sorted out all the little bits of admin work in the background prior to the stream's essential start, I will hand you over to our host tonight, Sam Fairbairn, who will take us through all of the bits and pieces with Casper as
when he eventually is able to speak.
Yeah, when he's eventually like alive, because right now it's just the circles. Yeah, I mean everyone will see me as circles because obviously I will have my camera on from my end because I am running the stream tonight. But yeah, who gives a shit? I just showed them something really funny and they love it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're just fuck it. If Casper's dead, then
Need a haircut again.
someone needs. What he says? Sam needs a haircut.
Casper's just not here. He's just he's here. You're probably. Is your thing not working? For some reason.
I think it's like sort of the case where
I am
halfway...
here, I promise, he says. Stevie, thank you for the resub, my man. 2 months in a row.
Yeah, we
why
can't
does it
hear
say
you.
3 month anniversary? I knew that it was for 3 months. Why is it
we
saying
can't
2
hear
months? 3 in total. Right. 2 months in a row, but 3 in total. That's why. There you go. Well, thank you very much for that, Stevie. I'm just trying to adjust my fucking camera angle so you can actually see my face. But you know, I don't know if this is gonna work like this. I mean, it's. Oh god, this
Can't
is
believe
fucked.
it.
This is actually. Oh,
Can't
that's
believe
just
you've
gonna
done
keep
this.
rising. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Naughty. Fucking naughty. Naughty. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna transition this over. And you get to see the pictures, and then I'm just gonna quickly turn on the display capture and just play around with that. Well, I just move that.
Oh, Casper's now back on thing again. Can you actually hear anyone?
He's back.
Just gonna
He's
have a little
finally
play with this.
existed.
It needs to be in front of that. But that
Oh, he's muted. Now he's unmuted again.
goes there. Oh god, that's not what I'm looking for. That's
gone into the
again
audio.
not what I'm looking for.
There
This.
you go. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. That's kind of not what I'm asking, but
Oh, there's someone actually in the actual audience. Hello. Oh, there was.
there was.
There was.
There was someone there. Is he
Alright, should we... we should be able to
going to
start
plan?
get started.
See Casper earlier on, now we just can't see him at all.
Let's do
Ah,
that
there we go.
quick. And then...
Hello?
We can hear you now.
Mike!
God.
Mike, stop! Mike, stop!
Hmm.
Listen, if all else fails, go to mobile. That's what I've learned today.
Oh, Tiny's in the
Follow
chat.
us.
Hello, Tiny.
If all else fails, we go to mobile. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. You get to see my beautiful face for a second as I change a couple of things, and then we just do that. Jake used fucking hydrate. Well,
Oh, hi on.
hold on.
That is great.
Not enough
Hi.
That's the fucking angle, man. It's just fucking.
Fuck's sake. Tiny's just disappeared, so what the fuck is going on here? You lame.
It's the face, Oh, it's just
Yeah.
Casper. It was the way he joined, the angle at which he had his phone at.
Oh, okay.
to do.
That's that.
Ah!
Anyway.
Oh!
There you go. Come on.
Oh!
We could do this.
Okay, right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pass you over to Sam and Casper. They're going to take us through the press conference. I'm just here as a tech guy / a competitor, so yeah, let's have some fun. But yes.
Oh, yes.
Our head is currently
Hold on a
distracted.
second. This vape has not died on me.
I like how that's important. What's
Crisis.
this doing?
Fucking bastard. That means I've
What
went.
is going
That
on in
that
the
vape has
background?
lasted me a day. A day.
Bro,
That's
it just means you have to breathe air now.
nope.
Anyway,
Guess what,
are we
fuckers?
actually starting this, or are we just not doing bugger all here? Come on.
Right, let's go.
I
let's
can't. Okay, I like how it's just delaying the voice.
Nice. Love it. Right. I'm trying to find somewhere I can put this damn thing, but I can't really. Because believe it or not, there's a full monitor set up here at my dad's, and it's not connecting. Because why would it?
Nice.
Nice.
Fucking
Bear
Yeah.
with me, team. Keep going. Introduce yourselves.
laughing thing.
Hi. I'm Casper. I'm the one that basically had the idea for this damn thing. And we.
Well, it started off as a joke, technically.
Well, yeah, it technically started off as a joke, but then Andrew said, "Yeah, do it." So I said, "Fuck it, why not?" Basically.
So you're blaming me
um,
for what this is going to be then?
No, it's not
Yes,
blaming you.
I'm
actually.
blaming you because your fucking idea. And yeah, now we're here.
I just love the way that. Sorry, I'm just gonna jump in again, Casper. The way you're holding your phone again is just about to make me laugh. There we go. That's better.
There we go.
It
Trying to
was,
play.
it was just like this.
The whole fucking time.
Well, okay.
Christ. Right. But yes, welcome to Comms Cup press conference. Sam's leading, so I'll let him start to ask questions because he's the question guy.
Where do you want me to start? Like, do you want?
Start to start. Like we.
Right, so I can actually tell you because of the fact that there is a little bit of a format thing on the back of the thing here, which I also took note of. You can go back there for a minute. Start off.
Look
Get back
how
on there.
organized he is, and then there's just me. Like, all of my organization is to the right of me on a box.
Yes, it's behind me. Right, so format for this entire thing and how that's going to work. We've got 2 short qualies and two 50%ers to follow that. The format, obviously, it will be, obviously, as said there below, and it also say that means there'll be 2 tracks we'll be racing at, which we're going to announce in just a second, once we've got to the teams. We've obviously got Team Casper, our beautiful gentleman right here. Andrew, who's you can't even
We would-
see at the
I'm
moment.
just
He's
gonna-
currently his
Well,
picture is
The
he's
stream can see me, but you guys can't, which is good. But
yeah.
I'm just gonna
It's
say
just currently 2 squares loading at the moment. That
From
is just a
a
voice.
special request from the higher ups of the world. I have been told that I have to name my team the Rookie is a Legend team. So we are the Rookie is a Legend team.
Oi.
So we have
Right.
to.
Interesting.
That's just grim.
It's not.
I'm sorry.
Rookie is a Legend.
In
That
that
is the
case,
team's
in
name.
case in yours to be Casper's Ethic. Casper on Twitch channel.
My arse.
I can say this because I'm not technically driving in this one. I'm behind the scenes.
He can.
Yeah. Mike is not here. He's in the chat, so we can basically just say the fact of what he's doing. He's got his team as well. We don't know what Mike has got his for any kind of a team name apart from Team Mike. And then finally, the gentleman with the Saul Goodman logo is Angelo, and he's taking my place in this because I was going to race in this, but then I realized I'm not sure if I would add the time or not. So yeah. Let me move this back a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, the format is it's 2 races. It's a short quali 50%, and then break, and then we go again. Right.
Yes.
All of it's going to be done in one day. So it's all going to be next Saturday, which is the 8th.
8th of June.
8th of June, 7 p.m. we're going MotoGP points, so 25 for first place, which that's familiar. But then you go down to 15th, and you get 1 point for that. And then it's quite steady. And then points are given more by the team than by the driver, because obviously it's about trying to for us to try to create the best team out of the leagues that we've got. Speaking of, the drivers need to be from 3 of the 6 leagues that we have. So we have ERC, we have SRC/Simtech, we have FSC, and we have Supercharged, all of which you may well know. We also have RFL, run by Vapid and Hungarian, I think.
No,
Vapid.
I think
It's just Vapid, really.
Well,
it's Vapid.
really yeah, essentially.
Run by Vapid, then, fair enough.
And then
Well,
obviously we've got, and the other one is PGS as well, which we're
PGS.
we're affiliated with in terms of their
Well,
commentary.
yeah, me and Sam do commentary for them a couple of now and again, and they are pretty good in their own standards. So yeah, we thought we'd bring them along for the ride as well. So 3 out of the 6 need to be represented. I've done 4 because I'm extra. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We have got live queuing as well. We've got rules. We've got all the sort of standard stuff you'd expect.
It's all much more fleshed out than the last one as well, so that we've covered a few more of the grey areas just to make sure there's not any issues like there was before, because we had some issues with that before. We're just making sure those odds are covered so that we don't have those happen again.
Exactly. So, there's much more sort of that flexibility that is provided, and then it's all just answering sort of some of the other questions that were posed as part of the Open the first time. But I will go first. Let me open up. So actually, Andrew, I'm gonna send another picture to you.
Do you want me to put it on screen when you do it? Because I just had a look at yours just to make sure it works. So.
If you could, that would be absolutely bloody gorgeous.
Yeah, I can do that for you. Give me 2 seconds. You send it
So-
over, and I shall view it.
There we go. Right. What is sending now is my team, and then sort of like a rough livery of what is going to be for my side of the event, which when he opens up,
There you go. It's all on screen.
there we go. All on screen. Gorgeous. So, thought you did the livery, first of all, because it looked gorgeous. Should be a little bit more orange than it is on there, but we've gone after, by request from a couple of my guys, to go after the MP4/4, which is what Senna used to win, I think, in '88, and it's a pretty lovely livery, and everything's all going to be sort of nice white and sort of a stripe of orange, if possible. The squad's on your screen as well. Somatic Coast from ERC, pretty pacey. He's won a good few races. I think he was in the championship hunt season 11 for the 100. Knows absolutely, all of the good stuff. Mike, can you send me your lineup? Send me your lineup.
Send Casper your lineup so that I can get it for your Casper, then it's just all on the same thing. I can just grab it from there then.
Gorgeous. Shaggy, again, same. Shaggy's been consistently awesome, both in ERC and in Simtech and in Supercharged, and basically in whatever he drives. So he's very much a lovely addition to the team. HBE, for anybody who doesn't follow FSC, he's won the championship there.
Actually, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's won it at least 2 times on the trot, and he's absolutely smashed it every time. So brilliant pace.
Discord, Mike.
And
Sorry, send it on Discord because then I can get it via PC.
yeah. So, HB's got some pretty stellar pace. Trappy again from PGS. Trappy's doing very well in Tier 1. In the off-season championship, I think he came second or third. And there's a lot of pace in that sort of Tier 1 PVS championship. I'd say even slightly higher than ERC. So, always good to have. And Stevie Mac, again, consistent, good fun.
Good old Stevie.
Not much more that you can ask. In the Eagle Ear for ERC as well. Human was there actually because it's his birthday that weekend. He said he might not be available. So there we go. And Dangerous Dave / I think it's Full Send Dave from Zipdeck. Again, very good driver in that regard. But he was just last to draw, unfortunately.
You better hope he's not dangerous.
Oh, you're funny now.
No, he's just going to full send it on one of your drivers. That's what's going to happen there.
Oh, it's
Damn.
alright. I've got protection. Don't worry. I never go in dry.
Right. So
Whoa.
I want to before we carry on, Casper. I want to just ask a question.
Go for it.
Do you reckon you have what it takes to win?
I wouldn't be here if I didn't.
You got any fighting words or anything for the other teams here?
There's a lot of pace in my team. There's a lot of consistency in my team as well, which is sort of what I was aiming to go for. Because Shaggy finishes pretty much every race, so does Trappy, so does HB as well. So there's a lot of sort of consistency in that team, and I think Andrew will be very hard to match.
Okay then. So that's your team announced. That's the gauntlet set down for the other two. Who wants to go next, Andrew or Angelo?
Yeah, we'll go Andrew, actually.
Yeah, go. I don't mind doing mine. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm just adjusting the screen width because it was bugging me. I think it
I'll
actually
send
should.
as well.
Just send it to me again because I know my team.
It's sent now.
But if you fire it over and I'll do my team announcement. I've got a pretty decent lineup. Obviously I won't reveal the strategy fully as to what's happening behind my team, but I'll just tell you now. I have Monsieur Exo as sort of my sort of lead kind of captain, as you will, as to the charge that's about to happen. He's obviously an ERC driver. We've got ERC Blunt, who obviously does represent ERC, but in the instance of trying to keep this fair, he also has competed in races on Monday nights and supercharged, so we've put him under as a supercharged driver.
Well, he got pole in the final race, won the last two races, last two races as well. I believe he got pole at Monza.
Yeah, he's a very, very quick driver in his own way, and I think as well it's his teamwork strategies and everything that he does for his team that really enticed me about him. And plus, like, Blunt's such a lovely guy to work with, and a lot of us have worked with him on comms here as well. We all know him. We all know Gary. He's such a nice guy, and I can't miss him out in this team. Unfortunately, he has to be in there. Obviously, you can see Mr. Scar. He is representing ERC. For me, Scar was a contracted driver with International Paddock's Team Alba 43 as a reserve driver in our Assetto Corsa Competizione World Championship run last year. Very good driver. Basically, you can throw him in anything and he can drive it well. He had a bit of a bumpy start to the season in ERC for the Masters, but other than that, he's been a very solid pick for me. Every time I've asked him to do something, he's done it well. So hopefully that doesn't change. And as you know, Scar he's a champion in his own way. He's just truly magnificent to watch. And I've known Scar tricks as long as I've been doing commentary as well, which makes this a really good pairing for me. As I think I've got an emotional connection to him as a driver, because on my very first commentary that I ever did for Invictus Racing League, that's no longer with us unfortunately, on the Xbox side, it's still going well on PlayStation. Scar was in there, and he was a very, very consistent driver. He was always battling in the midpoints and then tackling to go up higher as well. So that's why I had to pick him. Fatal Defiance from SRC. Fatal's he's a lover. He's not a fighter. and I think that's part of the
I think he's
way
probably
that
had
I
his
see
fair
it, you
share
know.
of bad luck as well in this year's
Yes,
Division 2, so he just
yeah,
needs a little. He's maybe a few more results could have gone his way this year. In terms of that,
definitely.
obviously we only saw one thing of Division 2 this year in terms of commentary, but yeah.
And I think the thing is for me as well is he's such a supporter of International Paddock and what we do that I had to pick him for that. And after watching him race and going very well, he is, you know, he's probably one of my favourite drivers to watch race. He's so defensive, it's unreal, and he's got some raw pace in him as well. But sometimes maybe drivers don't predict everything that he's needing to do, and it's hard. It's hard for me to say no to him as a driver to pick in here as well. As you can see, we've got Mr. Rookie in the chat as well as in my driver lineup. Rookie license is going for. He's on a comeback this year in F124. He's going to be my main man. To be honest, nah, he's
Listen, if what happened in Austria at the Masters, I'm not.
I'm impressed
I'm-
by him.
I
Okay,
am poking the tiger, but
no,
I'm not so sure.
listen. Okay, Rookie here.
I am listening.
He is one of my best picks yet. I think in terms of his lineage and success through ERC, one of the most successful 100% drivers to come out of ERC, and I think in recent years he's been looked over, and I don't think that's the right thing to say. I think he's had his fair share of bad luck. He's also had a life to deal with in the background, and I think that's one thing that we all forget when it comes to race day, is that some people don't have time to commit hours and hours a week to practicing in TT and in time trials and in environments with racing. Just to race for maybe once or twice a week, it's not really the way that we go with this. And I feel like with Rookie being a commitment to me is something that I need. And yeah, Mrs. Rookie's qualifying. Good
Oh
times.
yeah.
Yes. And I think even though it's an important factor that we look at drivers' results, I think it's also a truth behind everything that Rookie has a lot of success behind him. He's like, to me, he's like the Kimi Räikkönen of the paddock. He doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. He could still finish last, and he's still got a lot more wins than some of the new boys that may be winning the championship. So, like, to me, he's got a lot of experience that I need to take, you know, from him, and I'm not going to take that for granted. And I'm going to use his skills and abilities in this race. I'm going to ask his opinion, and that's the important thing. And then, obviously, my reserve is Wilco. I love Wilco. I think he's great. He's such a nice driver to watch as well. Again, for those of you that have watched on a Monday here on International Paddock, you'll know he is supercharged driver. Wilco, not only is he's a supercharged driver, but he's such a good guy as well. He comes with a lot of praise from Cole as a pick. I would imagine he's quite happy that we've got quite a strong lineup from supercharged in this represented, especially in my team. I tried to pull directly from a big pot, but that big pot was actually of drivers that were of multiple lineage in different leagues, because I feel like a driver lineup that's just from one league is not going to know the full-on pace of every driver, whereas I've got drivers like Exo, who's raced in ERC and Supercharged. I've got Blunt, who's raced in Supercharged and ERC, and has also done a bit of Syntech in his time as well. Scar, who's pretty much raced everywhere. He loves his racing. Fatal, who is sort of a predominantly SRC driver. And Rookie, who has sort of raced in all three of my picks here. And Wilco as well, who's, again, he's like sort of my wild card, and that's why he's a reserve. Not because I don't know how he's going to stand up against the rest of the grid, but because I know if one of my drivers pulls out, I know that I can get him to do a good job. So that's why he's my reserve. He's ready to jump in the car if need be, and I'm sure he'll give me some good information that is needed to set up that car and get some cars high up on the points.
Alright, sounds like a strong lineup from yourself, Andrew. So, again, I ask the same question. With the level of drivers and experience you have within your team, you reckon you have what it takes to take the title
Oh,
of best
definitely.
commentator?
Definitely. It's going to happen. It's just... it doesn't matter what Casper's drivers are going to do, okay? They could go top 5 in qualifying. Cool. You don't get points for qualifying. It's about your race. These guys, in my opinion, they all have excellent racecraft. And they're all able to fight for what they need to get up the grid, you know. Whether it means boxing a driver in and letting a faster driver, letting one of their teammates past, you know, or full on backing a driver up, you know, legally of course, not smashing them about, but
No,
slowly backing them up over a few laps, not letting them past during the race. That to me is why I picked my drivers. Their abilities, their skills. It's not about just their pace. So that's what I've went for, and I think we've definitely got a fighting chance here to take home the crown and a little bit of dosh as well.
Mike has also joined us as well. Sorry to interrupt you.
Michael Wallace.
I
Right.
have just received his team.
Right. So
and
before we finish up, obviously, so you're supremely confident in your actual the quality of your drivers. We'll see what that does on race day. Then I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, I mean the team is going to be they're going to be all up for it. I think there's going to be no question of doubt in their minds. Michael, join the call. Stop sitting in the audience.
Yeah.
You need to be up here
Yeah,
with
you
us.
you can join us.
Come on,
And see if
Michael.
we can be able to hear you.
in-
Right, while we're waiting for Mike to obviously join us up here in the speakers section, the other person obviously replacing me, because obviously that originally probably was going to be my position, one person who hasn't really spoken yet, and I believe still has got sort of a few of his lineup, but it's a little bit sorted out. But the other person here at the moment also we have with us is Angelo, and it'd be interesting to hear what he's managed to get sorted out and what he's actually looking for at the moment in terms of what his lineup is going to be or what needs to be sorted
2
out still.
seconds.
Take it away, Angelo.
Before Angelo jumps in and starts chatting, I just want to answer MK Motorsports there. Comms Cup it's just an event that we're running in a week's time. We're just running a press conference for that event where 4 of us commentators have picked a team out of, you know, picked a team of 5 drivers plus 1 or 2 reserves from the leagues that we commentate in. We've asked them nicely if we can borrow their drivers for that day on Sunday, and we've essentially built a team around our driver, like around the drivers, and sent them into race on a Sunday just to get the crown really. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. There's a lot more to it than it sounds. So like an odds on comms, but almost odds on, but we've actually physically went, you know, full on, hey, you want to race on this day for me? There's a chance that we could win here, you know, and we've got it. We know
pointing out something.
comms is spelled. I know. This is my brain, to be honest, today. Would you like me to fix it, chat, before Angelo you know, actually start speaking, because I feel like I'm just gonna constantly get bugged if I don't fix it. So
You might as well. You might as well. Honestly.
yeah.
hold on, let me just fix that. Yeah, 2 seconds. I'm nice, okay, guys. I listen to you. As much as you don't want me to listen to you, I do listen. All right.
It's messing with Stevie's OCD.
Listen, Stevie, I don't care about your OCD. I'm only joking. All right. You
cares a lot
can't
'cause he's
trust anyone
actually
these days. You
fixing
can't. Because
Andrew, that looks even worse.
He's fixed it.
I fixed it. All right.
fixed
You just asked me to fix it, so I did. Like, what else do you want from me?
Nothing. You did it.
Then shut up.
Anyway,
and leave me alone.
Angelo,
Are we,
can you look at this?
are we ready to move
Angelo.
on? From
Yeah,
him?
what is it?
Anyway, Right, with that
Uh,
out of the way.
It's back to the studio.
Right, back to studio. And we come back to Angelo, who obviously, I'm not sure if he's fully got his team sorted out, but
He's got a good
if you
amount
want
of
to
them anyway.
take your
Yeah,
time to fire away who you have and where you've put
Indeed.
them.
First of all, good evening to all of you. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful evening. To my team,
Andrew, you've got
Yeah.
the lineup. I've already sent you them.
Oh shoot, sorry. I've got a job to do here and I'm messaging. Alright, Team
Yeah.
Angelo.
um,
Bang.
uh,
Oh wait, hold on.
Team
I've also got
Angelo-
mics up on the screen.
Angela's first. Angela's first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
Too
he's
much.
got it. I have two exactly. I've got, as you can see, I've got two drivers. Team Angelo. I just came up with the name Angelissimo Racing Team, which abbreviated would mean ART, which actually sounds pretty nice. Not gonna lie. As you can see, I've got two drivers from RFL. I'll start off with Tom Gorian. Obviously, is
Last year's RFL champion as well.
Indeed, yeah. He's the reigning RFL champion. He was crowned just last week. Brilliant driver this season. I think he's really stepped it up with his pace, especially with his consistency. I think he's the ideal driver to run in my team, and when he's in the element, I know he can be extremely fast and very hard to catch and keep behind. In any case, and that's mainly the reason why. And I know he likes these sort of events where he can test his abilities against other drivers and just measure himself where he stands against other leagues as well. So I think it's going to be a nice experience for him as well. And the other guy I have, Lord James, I think he finished third in the championship, was leading quite a bit of it before he had a little bit of slump in form, unfortunately, a couple of mistakes here and there. But in terms of pace, I think he's insanely rapid. And when he gets everything right, he's in the element, he's untouchable. Even more so than most drivers I've seen. And I think he's going to be very, very good against other drivers. Really thankful that these two have decided to take their time and join me for this fun adventure, because my idea behind this was more, let's go and have fun, be clean, show people what you can do, and most importantly have fun. And that's pretty
you
much
could end up being the surprise element here if everything goes your way.
Angelo, I'm gonna crush you.
Yeah,
My team is gonna absolutely crush you, mate. Like
nice.
Tom Gorian ain't gonna survive turn one. Let's face it, right? Tom Gorian is going to miss
Yeah,
turn
who knows?
one, and he's going to meet the
Who
Bowie.
knows?
Have a bit of confidence in yourself. You can make his car as wide as a Mourinho style butt.
But listen,
Yeah.
listen, all right.
Also got a livery to show as well. If you don't, I have something to show in terms of livery. Do you wanna?
Well, do the liveries
Yeah,
in a bit if you want, because
Yeah,
we can.
I
If
mean,
you send it,
it's
if you send it to Casper, Casper will drip feed me all of the content.
Yeah. I should also mention that if anybody does want to be, anybody part of the 6 leagues and that wants to take part, we'll have the game and we'll be able to on Saturday. Please let any of us know, and we'll happily sort of pass you on to Angelo and then go from there. We are still waiting on a few responses for him. Well, he's waiting on a few responses. I'm not doing anything for him.
I'm waiting on still pending a couple of answers at the moment.
So the great thing is no one's going to know about the rest of your team. So you could
Eventually.
you could spring a few surprises here, in terms of.
Angelo, that's actually an alright livery. I'm sending it to Andrew now. Not that, Dick. Fucking hell.
Cheers.
Nice.
Well, I've just sent Mike's team again. Right, let's
Just-
copy image. And
Considering the very limited
Right, where's
liveries
Michael?
we
Is
have
he
at
is
the
he in the
moment.
chat still?
Michael is in here because I just heard him burp.
Yes.
I don't know he's here.
Hello, Michael. How are you,
Hello.
sir?
Very well.
Mike, here. Hi, Mike.
Are you gonna share?
Hi,
Are you gonna
Angelo.
share? Are you gonna share your beautiful
I've
face
seen-
with us this evening?
I've seen your message,
Something.
Mike, in
Oh, am I
chat.
going to? I've got webcam out.
No, if you've got your phone on, you can just use your phone camera.
And that's what I'm doing, Michael.
He's on his phone because we couldn't get it to work with his actual PC. We couldn't hear him.
What are you laughing at, Angelo?
Steve's
I'm going to smack your bare. I'm going to smack your spare bum. I am.
Andrew, I just want to remember.
Right.
Sorry?
First of all, I didn't know Sam and Casper were twins.
Oh, I have more hair.
I would hope so. Oh, I've just dropped my fucking keys.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah.
There was no need to be.
Oh, there we Turn the camera, Mike.
Please be shoes.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, it says banned on Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no! No!
Jeez.
Turn it off!
Too much.
My goodness! I turned it off! I've turned it off! That stuff's reserved for OnlyFans! That stuff is reserved for OnlyFans!
I don't believe it. No way.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh my god!
That's a
Just for
preview,
you, that
guys.
is, Angelo. Just for you.
I can't do this shit today!
Yeah, turn it round. Turn it round.
Oh god.
If that doesn't work, it doesn't matter.
And you turn your camera around.
How
Oh,
do you turn it round?
Bro.
just,
Poor Andrew.
there's a button you press.
He's dead.
How the fuck do you turn it? Oh no.
There should be a button at the top of your screen, I think.
Technology.
Oh, please.
I'm going to got some glasses on.
That would help, mate.
While we're,
That would
Yeah,
help.
while we're
Andrew,
looking at Mike's
you can
nobbling
distract
music in the background, you've got Mike's team on screen.
Yeah.
Yes. There's delivery in the background.
It's not
Yeah.
the first time, Stevie. It's
Oh, there
not
we
the
go.
first time Mike has killed me.
Hey.
Hey!
You got to
Right, Mike,
He's,
talk us through your team.
he's done
Yeah,
it.
go, take us through who you've got.
Of course he's on the beer.
Right. I'm not going to say anything about my team because my team will talk for themselves. I don't have to bull them up. But
Say who they are.
I've got Master Bear,
Mm.
Shockwave, Casper from Supercharged, Ricky
Oh,
Wallace,
Ah.
Liam Hamilton, Liam
Well, he is a bit of
Admin.
a Hamilton, isn't he? So.
and Minden is my reserve.
Hmm. Short and to the point. So,
Yeah. No, I'm not saying out about them because they speak for themselves, and it's a waste of time you lot turning up now. Anyway,
so, I asked this
You
question
think,
to everyone
Michael?
else.
I'm
You-
gonna wipe the floor with you.
I already asked this to you, and obviously I think
couldn't
you already
wipe
you
your
mentioned
phone.
this in comms a few weeks ago. Now, the thing about this is the fact that whenever I actually said about the fact of the team that you were going to create, you said, I asked, was there any fighting words you wanted to put forward? Do you want to repeat a few of those fighting words that you mentioned to me when we did comms, I think, a few weeks
Here
ago?
we go.
right,
Oh, dearie me.
Sam. I can't remember what I had for me breakfast, so I can't remember what I said last week.
Or something very similar, anyway.
What did I say?
I think it was something along the words that you're going to wipe the floor with everyone else, your team is going to be better than everyone else, or something along those lines.
Lies.
Well, it is.
Wrong.
It is. You've just heard my team. Everybody knows it's better than everybody else's.
But it's not.
It's
I
not.
want Jackie. Need I say more?
Damn.
Your favourite.
My whole entire
I'm
team.
surprised you didn't have it.
My whole entire team, if your team qualifies badly, will not get up there. I'm telling you now, my team will cock block you. They will cock block you that win. Just saying.
Well,
Just because you
And-
cock
and
block
there's-
everybody doesn't mean your team
No,
go and do it.
you cock block me all the time,
You-
Michael.
You just cock block
Guys.
me. You wouldn't let me show it.
Oh fuck.
guys, can I add something?
No, I think Twitch
Is it-
actually cock blocked you there, Michael. Not me.
Oh, God.
You better have a fight with Twitch. Draw some
I've got
tits.
shorts on there.
Oh, for
I've got
fuck's
shorts.
sake, Mike! Fucking put it away, man. There's a time and a place, and this ain't it. Go on OnlyFans.
Why?
I've got shorts.
Why are you all trying to be so competitive with your teams, and there's just me just trying to have fun?
No, the funny thing will be is when Angelo actually somehow wins this event with his team that's eventually set up at the last minute and
Imagine.
knows who most of his team is. That'd be quite
Imagine
fun.
that happens.
Well,
I'm going to rub this in Andrew's face, I'll be honest, if that ends up happening. I have to say.
Yeah, just mention that.
Sorry,
even my girlfriend. No, I'm sorry. No, babe, you cannot say that. My girlfriend has now said she's admitted she's on Team Angelo. This is not fair.
I think Angelo cheated.
Disgrace.
I've already won. Guys, I've already won.
No, you cheated because you haven't
already
named. We were told we
I've
had to
already-
name our team by tonight, and you haven't.
Guys, there's nothing I can do if everyone declines, you know?
To be honest, Angelo was last minute to
I was
step
very
in.
Technically
last
speaking,
minute.
that was
yeah.
meant to be me, but I'm doing everything from behind the scenes. So it was basically said, "Oh, who wants it?" And they said, "Oh, you can go speak to Angelo." All right, cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Angelo always wants
Fortunately,
to
most
take part.
people. Yeah.
You always
Well,
want
yeah,
to
fair
take
enough.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always what it is. So that's why he's here, ladies and gentlemen. We love Angelo.
Should
still
we,
have-
Doing the Italian
still have-
hand gestures.
Press F in the
Yeah.
chat and right, guys. Here's a question for everybody in the chat. Okay,
I'm not gonna do it.
if you are supporting Team Mike and you're on a PC, there's
Team
actually
Papa.
we've actually got a really cool sequence set up on the Discord right now and on here as well. See if you hit Alt and F4, you actually send Mike. And you actually send him.
I know
like
how that works.
60
That's not how
extra
that
horsepower
works.
for each of his drivers. So
That's a lie.
if you hit Alt
That's a lie.
F4 right now in the chat,
That's
ladies
a
and
lie.
gentlemen, you will
I'm
give
not
him
having this
60
level
extra
of
horsepower.
treachery. That's a lie. I'm the non-biased one here, and that's not flying on my watch.
And also, there's another one as well. If you support Team Angelo and you hit Control Alt Delete and then hit Shut Down, it means that you get
You're
to
gonna
shut down
delete me?
all the other teams, and Angelo will be the automatic winner. So Control
Wait.
Alt Delete and then Shut Down.
And then if you want, you can come up
Get
with something
fucked,
if you're on
Stevie.
one of the other teams. I'm not going to comment on that because obviously I am not one of the teams, so I can actually I don't have any allegiances, so it's fine.
Am I actually? Have I just won everything?
He's won the thing with battle. He's the
Right, lads. Before we get to like questions from people, which by the way, if you've got any questions, pop them in chat.
Yes.
Shall we get to the track draw?
Can we just put
I
Angelo's
can do
car
track,
up
oh, yeah.
right now? Oh my god.
We can get
Yes.
we can get cars up.
I'm sorry, Angelo, that car will be hitting different. Can we all just remind ourselves of what this looks like? Because I can tell you right now exactly what this looks like. It looks like, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh no.
the design of livery that he has gone for is the one and only URL Kali livery that was on the Haas.
That's actually not what I was going for. Fair
No,
enough.
it is. Because that looks very similar to Nikita Mazepin hitting a wall, which is what Tom Gorian is going to do at turn 1.
No, you're such... Oh man. I can't wait. I can't wait for him to prove you wrong in every way possible.
Do you know something? You
No,
better
it's
hope
just-
he does, because if he doesn't, I am going to rip the piss out of you, Angelo. I'm going to rip it out of you.
Why me? What have I done?
Because you're trying to prove me wrong. And if you can't prove me wrong, I will prove
not
you right.
I'm trying to.
I'm
trying
going to
you
prove
wrong.
myself
I'm just-
right by
just
watching
wanna-
Tom
I just
Gorian
wanna have
fly
fun.
straight on at turn 1. And it's going to be
Stop
the
bullying my
it's
guys,
been
this is
a
straight up
long
bullying.
day without
can we
you,
actually
my
just
friend.
do
And he
that?
smashes, and he meets our good friend Barry R, someone that me and Mike have met a lot this
How
season.
do we know that one of his drivers he picks is not going to end up putting one of your drivers in a wall by accident?
See if he does that though. There is a ticketing system.
Yeah, you could easily just say, "Oh no." Anyway.
Then Andrew just doesn't
Before-
ticket. He doesn't ticket the driver. He tickets me personally.
Yeah, I'm
Lads,
ticketing Angelo.
Before we get to the point where we're going to be pushing each other off track, Do we do the trash talk?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Who is Tom
Yeah.
Gordon
Ladies,
anyway?
I am
hold on,
doing
hold on,
drama.
hold on. Oh shit! I had music picked out for this. I have lost it.
Nice.
I've lost. Right,
While we get the music up,
chat.
let me quickly clarify.
You've all
the
got.
track-
Can I just say you've got to stall for like maybe like 2
Mhm.
minutes.
Oh, so we can go and basically talk about Andrew's French. Alright, cool.
No.
Yeah.
Who is Tom Gordon anyway? Is he out of Game of Thrones?
Jesus.
Right.
No, the
Basically-
words of what he would say it'd be, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Right. Basically, so the track draw is going to be out of all tracks
Yep.
on the F1 24 game,
Except
except for
Hungary,
Silverstone and Hungary,
and
because
Monaco.
we're
'Cause
on
nobody wants to do
the
Monaco.
International Paddock Open, and Monaco, because I don't want this event to go into absolute abject chaos. All other tracks are fair game.
And I already have that
Sam
set up.
is
It's
in
already ready.
charge of Sam is in charge of the spin, so we have nothing to do with.
Yep.
None
There
of
is
the
no
14
one will
have
have anything to
anything
do
to
with
do-
this, and then you've only got a few days to get yourself ready.
Exactly, which is why we've left it to the last minute. So,
Can you just need to like just like wait 2 seconds. It's not there.
you still need to bluff. All right, Andrew, your head's shit.
That's not actually worked. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't care.
I'm not gonna lie, I honestly do
He
remember.
said-
I know, Mike.
He says
You'll
that.
remember this well. Do you remember the time when he went to disappear off to go and do something with his fish tank, and we just basically all we did was
Yeah.
talk, nothing but smack about
Yeah.
his
You
fish
just
for
like
10 minutes?
honestly, you're all a bunch of cunts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna deny
I
that we
remember
are.
this because of the fact that he disappeared, so he had his headset off, and it's the last podcast we had. For, like a long while ago, and I mean, you just have him doing that, like trying to say, well, look at some of the fish tags, just me and Mike, just like absolutely ripping the piss out of it.
Oh man, that sounds fun.
Right.
It's actually, I'm fairly sure that podcast is actually up on YouTube. You can find it. It's actually the one where we had the thing where we said, let's talk about Lance Stroll. If you want, I think that's the podcast it's on. Yeah, the end.
Let's talk about
Lance
Lance
Stroll.
Stroll. He's fucking shite.
Is that stalling enough for you, Andrew? Or...
Yes. Wait, hold on. Is it? Yeah, it is. So you've got approximately 3 minutes to announce these track draws. So Sam, get the Wheel of Death up.
Wheel of Death. Okay, cool. Right, let's see if I
Right.
can do this. Your screen.
We should say none of us know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Right? This could be, for all we know, something like
If I can get this up.
Abu Dhabi in Austria,
Why
or
is
it
this
could
wanting
be
to do its
Stanford somewhere else.
Right.
And that's actually
Ladies and
the
gentlemen, it is time to roll.
So this is for the first circuit. We are going to be going to
Oh,
Fuck.
we are going to Montreal, ladies and gents.
Fuck.
So the first event is going to be in Canada, Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Wait a second.
so Canada. This is gonna be an interesting one because Canada is very well known for not being very stringent with track limits.
Like,
To be one of penalty.
And the champion of world.
And the champion, yes, the World Champions, yes.
Right,
Champions
where's
of War.
the next?
Right, you want the second track?
Please.
Alrighty, that is removed.
And for the second event, we are going to.
Oh,
Oh, fuck this
we are
shit.
going to.
fuck
We
all
are
of
going
this.
to.
This is all shit.
we've ended up in the Americas.
Fucking hate this place. Fucking hate it. It's such
Well,
a. But it
there's no-
shouldn't
there's
be
no
a racetrack. It's honestly fucking horrible.
You want to know the great
Not
thing as well?
hating.
I'm fairly sure most people probably haven't done laps of this track yet.
Probably.
Canada,
Which is
I
going to
have.
make things even more
I have.
interesting.
Fuck
So-
this shit, man. Like I.
To
Right,
clarify,
Alright, so we're just going to
Just
close
quickly,
move
to
that and
clarify.
close it somehow. Can I take this off of the screen now?
yes, you can. So to clarify, race 1 is going to be at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. We're going to have 50% half short qualifying and then 50% race. a break, and then we're going to go to the Circuit of the Americas, COTA, Texas, whatever you want to call it. Short qualifying, 50% race.
Yes.
That's the event. It's 2 races.
Also,
it's gonna
would it be best to
smashing.
announce who will be working the comms for this as well? Because I think Colm will be helping us with that side of things.
He will be indeed. Yes, we have asked Colm, a good friend of ours from Supercharged. He will be by my request, because I asked very nicely, and I did unspeakable things as well.
You always have to, Colm. It's never a choice.
Why do you think I mentioned it? So he will be jumping on with comms with us, as well as some other people within international Paddock as well. We'll be sure to have a good roster there for us. But
well, Andrew's made his thoughts clear on the tracks, but I want to gauge everyone else's thoughts on the 2 tracks that were choice.
Well, let's go alphabetically. Let's start with Angela.
Oh, do I get to say? Nice.
No, you basically were just saying what you think about the track selection.
So Canada and COTA, right? So Canada first, obviously. Canada is a circuit I love daily. Personally, I find
I mean, if you wanted to, you can maybe drive yourself. If you want to find another 2 drivers, I mean, it's less pressure for you.
Because technically, he does drive in RFL, doesn't he? You have driven.
Nothing against that.
Do if I don't get someone else, I can just say, okay, I'm just gonna drive myself then. Fine, I'll do this myself.
Technically, like, I think. Wait, but does that mean no? Actually, me and Casper are the only ones that actually cannot take part. We haven't raced this season in any of the championships.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
technically,
No, Mike's raced in Syntec.
yeah, he's raced in Simtech, and he's also raced in other championships as well. He's done a couple of
I think
races
he's
for
done
ERC.
from
I think.
Supercharged as well, maybe. I think.
No, he's comms for Supercharged. I
Oh
believe.
no, yeah.
No, he's done. He has done Simtech, and he's done FSC.
He's done FSC as well. Yes.
FSC, yeah.
So he has.
SFC,
So Mike, if
ERC.
he really wanted to, he could compete. But like Angelo, you're probably the only one, because the other than Mike, because literally me and Casper have sat on our arses and done absolutely nothing.
I mean, the
this
funny
year.
thing is, one of you probably could have chosen me as a driver. Thinking about it.
Sam, when I've got rookie, I don't
Well,
need you.
Theoretically, I did
And
do
you
one
wipe
race.
you wipe your teammates out, Sam.
Sorry?
I don't
Sam,
think
like-
no. I did that once, Mike. There's a difference.
Yeah, and
Just
ever
by
since then, I've been 5,000 miles away from you on the grid.
Right beside you.
You know.
It wasn't that much.
You know what? Since I did actually do one race last season in RFL, I had to the third to last race. I actually had to race because we were so low
You did a race. You
on
can.
numbers. Yes, I did a race in. Actually, it was COTA, the race I did last season. So, you know what? You hear it on live stream. I'm signing myself up. Team Angelo owner signs Angelo to race.
Angela's more trademark.
Angela
Yes,
Lisi.
so
Right.
there you have it. You have a
Um,
third driver in my lineup, which is me, I guess. And
Good stuff.
yeah, Canada's a track I really love. I've
Signed
always
himself.
done good there.
That's when you know there's a
So-
he's fucking desperate.
I'm not desperate. I just want to have fun. And
That's what they
driving-
all say.
You're the one not taking
Until-
it seriously.
that's what they
Everyone
all
else is like,
say.
If you want
until
to
the
look
bill
like
comes
an
through the
arrogant-
door.
Andrew, you know,
arrogant
Andrew,
driver,
listen.
here.
Andrew, you don't want to race because you know I would clap you. Anyway,
Mate,
and then
Angelo, if I could race, I would make
Nice.
every effort to kill you on track. I would
fair
make
enough.
every
I
effort
would do
to
the
kill
same.
you. Because
I would do the same.
I know that if I let you get too far in front of me, you'll hold it over me for the rest of my life. So I just keep you in my DRS.
won't.
Mate.
I'm
I
not-
just
I'm
keep
not
in your
some-
DRS and just piss you off.
I'm not a mean person. I wouldn't hold it over your head like you would do.
Yeah, you would.
I mean,
Angelo, yes, you
I
would.
wouldn't.
If it wasn't you
I'm a
that
very-
would hold it over my head, it'd be one of these fuckers in the chat. And I'm not interested in that.
But I wouldn't
I turn
do
up-
it. You just
I
don't
turn
wanna
up
believe
every
me.
week to do commentary, and I love it. And Mike would find a way to slip it in every sentence. Oh, but you lost to Angelo, though, so you're shit. And I would lose my title as being the world's greatest sim racing driver.
Fair enough. Fair
So,
enough.
Anyway, can we get back to the tracks before we get to
I was
sidetracked?
about
Yeah.
to yeah.
Yes.
Right,
Anyway,
so
COTA as
Canada.
well.
COTA as well.
I
Right.
said-
How have you done any laps of COTA in this game yet?
Yes, I did do a couple of laps in the beta. Not on the official game, but I've done a couple of laps in the beta.
Yeah.
And it's like, I've done Canada. I'm doing career mode as we speak. Well, before we started the stream, I was doing career mode around there, and it's a track I find very fun to drive on F124. I'll be honest. And I think it's gonna be fun as well, Coda as well. So yeah, looking forward to it. It's also, I love Sector 1 especially. Sector 1 is a lot of fun around Coda, especially with new handling. I love how the car just like tilts to each side, like with the suspension system, how it works. It's actually very grippy, and I like it. So I think I'm gonna have fun there as well.
Yeah, good stuff. No, it's a good mix of tracks because Canada's high speed, Coda's high downforce. So it's two totally different micro tracks. So listen, it's going to be good, and they're technically not too far apart from each other. So in terms of what's it called? Emissions. We're not going to be doing emissions. We're not going to be giving off too many. But yeah, no, good selection of tracks, plenty of space, plenty of opportunities. I can't argue that. Good track. I'm happy with that.
I think most people are happy to hear about it, apart from Andrew, who just doesn't like Cota for some
Well, let's
reason.
see what Mike thinks. Hold on, let's see.
Yeah,
what
I was
Get
gonna
Mike
say,
in here to tell
You've
us what he
probably seen
thinks.
more of this commentator
Before
point
I
of view
open
than
my
Mike's
mouth.
racing. But what do you reckon of Canada and Cota's track?
I'm quite satisfied with them. I like Canada. I'm not into Cota. The first sector is, and I can guess on the new game with its handling and everything, it's going to cause a few problems that first sector at Cota. But I don't mind Canada at all.
Good stuff. Ladies and gents,
My name's on that wall of champions.
I mean, I'm gonna say I'm gonna just throw in my piece, right? Because I think a few people are thinking that I am being over aggressive for the sake of it. I am being over aggressive for the sake of it. It is part of the lore.
Yeah, so we've got the two different sides. We've got Andrew,
The part that you guys don't see
who's
is
quiet.
the
We got Andrew, who's being the one who is being the bravado type.
without. I think
somewhere
Sam's
in the middle,
lagging
and
a
then so is
bit.
Casper. So we got both ends of the scale covered. Was I?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
were
know.
lagging a tiny bit there, but I get.
Yeah, we
I knew it.
didn't hear most
Oh,
of it.
that's
Yeah.
great. Love that.
It is what it is. But what I will say is that don't take anything that we say right now personally, like yourselves, or like don't think that I'm actually personally being mean to any of these guys. Like that's not
Yes,
what it is.
you were mean to me. I
Shut
take it
up,
personally.
Angelo. Shut up.
Yeah.
I am
Bragging
just
about it.
yeah. I am just that word, Stevie. I am. Like, but this is the thing. It's like the reason.
Oh, he's a bit of a cunt. Oh yeah.
The reason we're doing this is it's a bit of fun. It's a bit of.
Yeah.
I feel like it's part of the sort of build up to this, and that's why we do it. And I'm very happy to say that like, if any of these guys had an issue with anything I said, they would bring it up with me in private. So it's not anything
Yeah.
serious. But all of these guys knew every single person in here. Everyone knows each other very well, and we all stand on our own 2 feet, and we all know each other to an extent where we can take the piss. So don't be offended by anything that we
Yeah,
say
we,
in part of that
Andrew would
person.
be sure because of the amount of times we've actually taken the piss out of his friends.
Yeah.
So yeah.
If any of you guys
Yeah.
have seen any of our podcasts, which are on our YouTube, by the way, you can go and catch them now.
Yeah,
Um,
especially the last one we had like about
yeah.
2 years ago. I'm
You'll
not gonna
know-
lie.
Right. Is somebody calling you a bully, Andrew? Because at 4'6", you cannot be a bully.
See, there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, the
You
fringe
missed a
covers
whole
most of
foot
his
in there,
head.
boy. I'm
I'm
5'6",
quite surprised
and if
in
you
guys
measure
with
me,
fringe
me from lying down, I'd be taller than you. So it's just true.
Yeah, well, that's why he grows the fringe, because he can add 6 inches to his height.
Yeah, the fringe covers most of his face though, so you can't actually see when it's too long.
Mike,
Mike, you need those 6
Mike,
inches somewhere else.
see if I hit your kneecaps. Do you think I'd break my fists because they're made of metal?
You can't reach me kneecaps.
Well, that's because I'm too tall. That's why. Anyway, Moving on.
Oh,
Three.
no.
Listen,
Guys.
what I want to say is like, for everything that we put like the shit to each other and that in here, it's the whole point of it. Like we're having a bit of a laugh tonight, and I think that's the whole point of doing these championships is it is a bit of a laugh. I think the Open was taken completely out of context because there was money involved. I'm not saying there's not money involved in this one, but there is, none of the money actually stays with any commentator. It would go to the drivers anyway. So I just want you to understand that even if there was money involved, it's not a factor in this. We've taken the team's element out of it from a sort of league standpoint. We've actually decided to accumulate a team based around all different leagues.
And you have just been violated by your own girlfriend.
Yeah, I know.
4.6 and 7
Yeah, I
sounds
can
like a
read
bad
the
news
chat,
headline.
Sam, and she's just lucky I'm not seeing her tonight. She's just lucky.
Well then, ladies and gents, we've all heard the real Andrew Gatton.
Yes.
No, anybody got...
Love you.
If there is any questions
genuinely.
regarding anything
Yeah.
we've talked about, fire away just now in the chat, or if you decided to actually...
Yeah. While we send those questions in, that's what, again, Andrew's totally
Read
right.
the fucking chat. Read the...
I'm trying to keep it going.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
I have just been
Tom,
compared
what
to
the fuck are
Mason
you on
Green.
about, Tom? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
He said it's my choice to show for him. I love you, babe. I do.
Oh god. But yeah, genuinely, it's part of the reason why I don't want like a prize fund or a big prize fund, because obviously this is for fun. I don't want this to be serious. It's jokes, and it's for the sake of pride, like HB has said. Like this is for fun. It's not to be taken seriously. Part of the problem with the Open was this was our first big event, and we've
Yeah.
had money to it.
There
That was
was
a
a few hurdles that came
Yeah,
with that
well,
event.
I think that's the best way of putting it. There were quite a few hurdles, so we are trying to prevent that. Part of the reason is no money or little money.
Yeah.
Being afforded.
The only thing you get out of this is for the commentator who wins, you get bragging rights over everyone else, which you can say, "Oh, yeah, what? It's like, did you win this?"
Oh, you hear that, Andrew?
You might have won the F1 Esports World Championship, but I won against you, you dick. Kind of thing.
I still beat you.
I still beat your ass. No, but genuinely, it's part of the reason why we did that. So, this is for the sake of, the event, and I'm just trying to keep things simple. So that's part of the reason that there's money attached to it. Also, just because it's easier. But yeah, again, if anybody's got any questions, do send them in. I'll happily chat bollocks for a bit.
If we have anything now, yep, we can do that. And well, if there is any questions, and not Sarah completely just yeah. Anyway,
Sorry, she knows I love her.
I'm still recovering for the basic Greenwood comparison.
I can't believe you. I would never, ever hurt her. I hope you know that, chat.
I know that.
he says it's my choice to chauffeur him. Yes. Because he doesn't have a car himself. Or he's still busy trying to rip the stereo out of it. Anyway.
for context, for context, that's a play on one of the characters I played in a bit of an improv that we did this year as a bit of fun.
Well, also we talked about it when we met in person as well at some point.
Yeah. It's funny.
Oh yeah, you could all meet each other except me because I live hundreds of miles away.
Well, you don't live that far away. Switzerland doesn't live at 2 or 3 hours away.
Except from I don't want to go to Switzerland. That's the only reason.
No, you don't need to come here. I will happily visit you.
He doesn't want to get. He's like, don't like Switzerland.
Oh, and guys,
Going
real
remortgage me
quick.
out to go Switzerland.
Imagine this. Never mind, it's fine. I
That's
lost
just
my
the
train of
epitome of
thought.
Switzerland. Imagine this.
I was gonna
Oh,
say.
never
like,
mind.
he just turns into the mafia, and it's like, you've heard too much.
That is
we
very
don't
true.
speak about we don't speak about it on stream.
We don't
please.
speak about Nazi gold and
Right, so
the
we can
ability
go
to hide
there.
your money.
Right. Is there any questions in the chat, by
Yeah,
the way?
chat,
Is
if you,
there-
have you got any
don't
questions,
think-
now's your chance, because if not,
Yeah.
I will just continue to just...
Is Angelo wearing male or female underwear?
That is
Oh
not a
my
question.
God.
Again, can't you ski in Switzerland? Yes, you can ski in Switzerland. There's a lot of
Michael,
skiing
this is
places.
Michael. This is a question for the International Paddock only fan when we inevitably get it.
No. Listen, now this
Oh,
is a
no.
really important question. We need proof. There's plenty of proof online. Just go look at we have San Moritz. San Moritz is a great place to go skiing.
No, it's Angelo.
Please.
He's needing proof that you're wearing either male or female underwear. That's what Eddie's saying in the chat.
People to look up Angelo Lissimo
On the
underwear.
you have to watch him on the
There-
internet. He's there. He's live. He's live on Chatterbait 24/7, ladies and gentlemen.
He didn't have to answer me, did he? He let it all out.
He did, huh? He just
Mike,
knows.
You don't want to admit it.
Mike, why are you like this?
Because I
Why?
love you. Because I love you.
Jesus.
Oh, my
Well,
God.
anyway,
Look-
if there's no questions,
I'll-
I think we'll look at potentially rounding this out. Been over an hour.
Yeah,
now,
I
so
was going to
Um,
say.
I will just give a little bit before we go, guys. It's a new game, new style of driving. It seems for everyone. Nobody
Yep,
really knows where
like
everybody's.
540 degrees of wheel rotation if you have a wheel.
It's gonna be drift angles. Whatever.
Yeah,
It's
from front, mate, from what I've seen.
but basically, what I want to say is that no matter how we perceive ourselves in here, it's not going to translate that way on the track. We all have respect for each
Yes,
other.
Andrew's just going to tell his drivers just to park the entire coach.
Pretty much, it's going to
Yeah.
be cross it,
No,
put
no,
it across
no.
the track. Nobody else can get past. But listen, for me,
Brings me to the Top Gear thing in the actual when they're doing the
No,
track.
I know.
yeah, I want.
I know-
Kota, because Kota's got a fuck ton of space down the back straight. You can't park the coach there.
Coach.
But anyway, there is a rule set that is going to be followed by our stewarding team. None of you will know who the stewarding team will be until after the tickets are out. This is to stop, harassment about tickets and so on. If you have a query about a ticket, you just put it in that ticket. Don't message people
Yeah.
about it.
Keep it civil.
Yeah, you can't bribe people, basically. All I'm saying is that no matter
Medals don't work here. We've
Yeah.
tried that.
what I'm saying is that we're trying to keep this a completely fair championship, in the sense that everything is moderated through, a single channel. On race day, Sam is going to be behind the scenes. He's going to monitor not just the streams, but he is going to be looking into the chats as well. He's going to be making sure that everybody's behaving appropriately. There very
I'm
well
always watching.
there very well could be a couple more rules implemented for us as team managers.
Brings me fucking George
Um,
Orwell, that.
Such as we have to stream our point of views so that they are visible, so that we can't we can't do
Jesus,
said
Stevie.
things, certain things in the background. We're not allowed to view each other's messages anyway on Discord. We set up separate channels, not even separate channels, so they're not even in the Discord. They are private DM groups with all the drivers, and that's where things will be run. The drivers know it themselves. It's going to be hyper competitive out there, so they know, just to keep their lips shut, just drive the car, in the sense that they're not there to cause drama. As I say, the rule set will be fully finalised by hopefully end of play tomorrow, from what I understand.
Yeah, I'm hoping, and I'll sort of step in here. I'm hoping to have it done tonight, tomorrow night at the latest. and then we'll sort of open up the rules, get the info, all that sort of stuff, get everything out sort of in one place. For drivers, if anybody who's watching, you will need to be part of the International Paddock Server. If you're not, talk to your team captain, they'll grab you a link. Because again, that's where all the rules are going to be. That's where all the tickets are going to be sent. That's where we'll announce like when there's stuff happening. And yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. This is going to be an absolute stonkering event. I think there's some really strong driver lineups and Andrews. So it's gonna be interesting. I can't wait. We will see you all on Saturday, 7 p.m. And it's gonna be fucking good.
Any last fighting words before we head out? From
Other
everyone.
Simple thing is, yous are all shite. Ross County are in the Premiership, and
Again.
Not that I care. Don't stop.
ice cream and jelly when Cali go down. So that's all really I have to say on that matter. But if anyone else has got anything to say,
Thanks for the support.
I think that's it. But yeah, thank you all for coming. And we will.
and so does your
see
mum,
you
but
all.
you don't see me talking about that, Eddie. Anyway, sorry.
Jesus.
Yeah. We'll
I
see you
will
all on
disrespect
Saturday.
the Cali. They're shite. They're in League One.
Andrew, shut up. It's Saturday, 7 p.m. is when we're going to start. Race 2 will probably be about 7:30.
I love how Casper just froze for a minute there and you just had him looking like he was wide mouthed there for a second.
No, but so this Saturday the 8th.
Oh, Jesus.
Shut the fuck up.
Uh,
It's going to be good. You don't want to miss it. Share it with everyone. Share it with your friends. Share it with your mum.
Yep, it'll be on main channel 8 p.m. So, may the best team win.
7 p.m. We'll probably be going till about 10-ish.
Yeah,
We'll make sure
8
Colm is entertained in both ways of the word. And yeah, but that's about it. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching. And we will see you all on Saturday.
Thank you very much,
Bye-bye.
May the
guys.
best team win.
Yeah, may
I'll
the
be-
best team win.
Bye.
Take care, guys.
I'll be paying Colin in kind.
I love that.